Psalm 22 verse 16 and John 20 verses 25 to 27, the wounds of prophecy and redemption. Within the sacred verses of Scripture, echoes of prophecy and fulfillment reverberate, revealing the intricate threads that weave the narrative of redemption. Psalm 22 verse 16 and John 20 verses 25 to 27 are two such verses that converge to illuminate the profound significance of Jesus' crucifixion wounds. This essay embarks on a journey through these verses, uncovering their interconnectedness and the timeless teachings they convey. Psalm 22 verse 16, a piercing prophecy. Amidst the poetic psalms, one verse stands as a prophetic cry. Dogs surround me, a pack of villains encircles me, they pierce my hands and my feet. These words, found in Psalm 22 verse 16, resonate as a poignant prophecy, foreshadowing the suffering that the Messiah would endure, including the piercing of his hands and feet. The imagery encapsulates the agony and sacrificial nature of his death. John 20 verses 25 to 27, the Resurrected Wounds. Transition to the New Testament, where the Gospel of John unveils the fulfillment in John 20 verses 25 to 27. So the other disciples told him, "We have seen the Lord." But he said to them, "Unless I see the nail marks in his hands and put my finger where the nails were, and put my hand into his side, I will not believe." A week later his disciples were in the house again, and Thomas was with them. Though the doors were locked, Jesus came and stood among them and said, "Peace be with you." Then he said to Thomas, "Put your finger here, see my hands? Reach out your hand and put it into my side. Stop doubting and believe." These verses depict the resurrected Jesus appearing before Thomas, inviting him to touch the wounds of crucifixion. In this moment, the fulfillment of the prophetic words in Psalm 22 verse 16 comes to life. Crucifixion wounds prophecy and fulfillment converged. Psalm 22 verse 16 and John 20 verses 25 to 27 form a tapestry that unites the prophetic words with their tangible realization. Through these verses, the wounds of Jesus' crucifixion gain a profound depth of meaning, encompassing both the pain and the redemption they symbolize. Timeless teachings and daily relevance. Suffering and redemption. Jesus' wounds encapsulate both his suffering and the redemptive power of his sacrifice. In our own trials, we find comfort knowing that Christ's wounds bear testimony to his identification with our pain. Doubt and faith. Thomas's doubt transformed into resolute faith upon witnessing Jesus' wounds. We're reminded that even in our moments of doubt, encountering the truth can strengthen our faith. Authenticity in witnessing. Jesus' invitation to touch his wounds emphasizes the authenticity of his resurrection. In sharing our faith, we're encouraged to be transparent about our own journeys and encounters with Christ. Transformation through pain. Just as Jesus' wounds were transformed into symbols of victory, our own wounds can be pathways to transformation and sources of empathy for others. Unwavering love. Jesus allowed his wounds to be touched, showcasing his boundless love and accessibility. Similarly, we're called to extend love and compassion to others, embracing vulnerability for the sake of connection. In conclusion, Psalm 22 verse 16 and John 20 verses 25 to 27 stand as an interconnected portrayal of the wounds of prophecy and redemption. Through these verses, we gain insights into suffering and redemption, doubt and faith, authenticity, transformation, and unwavering love. As we journey through life's challenges, may these verses guide us to embrace our own wounds and encounter the transformative power of Christ's sacrifice, finding healing, purpose, and connection in his resurrected wounds.